Can you marry a lady that doesn't know how to cook? What's up, you guys? Welcome to another exciting episode with Ada, aka i2sabbi. This is Chit Chat with Ada. You know what's up. Now, you guys, see, I feel bad that I have not been consistent. I have not been diligent. You know, life has been lifing. Life has been happening to me back to back. But you know what? I just told myself I have to get things done, whether it's convenient or not. So I promise to be diligent, I promise to be disciplined, and we're going to be bringing this back to back. Today we're going to be gisting. There's a topic I've always wanted to talk about. Is it compulsory to cook? Is it compulsory to learn how to cook? Is it, how like put it? You know, online I see where people say, girls, you know, guys are always talking about girls that can't cook, you know. So I'm asking a question. Let me throw the question to you first. Is it compulsory to know how to cook? Well, for me, I would say cooking is a life skill and everybody should learn how to cook, whether you're a man or a woman. Now, I'm grooming my kids, they're all boys, and I want them to know how to cook. Because, number one, I wouldn't want them to maybe grow up and then maybe be in a relationship because, oh, this lady can cook, maybe every other thing is not right, and just because of food, or become stranded. Now, what if you're as a child or a young adult, you travel out where life is not so straightforward and easy? You know, go chop. Do you understand? So for me, I think cooking it's compulsory for everybody. I see it as a life skill that everybody should have. Now, personally, I'm a chef. I'm a certified chef, yes. But would I say I like cooking every day? I don't like cooking every day. I don't like cooking every day. And I really like to cook when I have an assistant, when I have someone assisting me in the kitchen. Cooking is not really easy, you get. So, but then I'm always grateful that I can do a lot of stuff. I call myself the DIY queen, do it yourself queen, because whenever you become stranded or someone disappoints you, you know, even apart from cooking, learning life skills like taking care of your wigs, taking care of your hair, cutting your hair yourself as a guy, you know, doing laundry. So if your washing machine goes bad, what happens? Just learn how to do everything. I tell my kids, you know, they are boys, and I don't want them growing up and then getting married. Maybe their wife gives birth to a child and then they're waiting for her to put herself together before they can eat. No, you can actually step in and bridging the gap when your wife is down. She doesn't really need to give birth. If she's tired or she's been working or she's just feeling lazy, there's nothing wrong in stepping up and doing one or two things. Now, if you don't know how to cook or you don't want to learn how to cook, you know, as a guy, I would encourage you to also learn how to make life easy for yourself and your wife or your girlfriend by ordering or maybe stocking up the fridge or telling a chef or a caterer or whoever to bring food. There was a question I saw online and said something like, with the present economy, is it cheaper to cook? Is it still cheaper to cook at home? Now, the question now is it doesn't have one answer, because if you have a whole family at home, cooking is still cheaper. And I think cooking is cheaper because if you, let's break it down. For example, you go out to eat. You want to eat turkey, you order turkey, go out to a restaurant and you want to eat turkey. Nobody's going to sell that turkey to you for like the same price they bought it in the market. There will be other things added to it. So maybe you're buying a turkey for 15K and then a kilo of turkey in the market is like 9,000 naira. And you know, in that 9,000 naira for that kilo, you're having like 3 mid wings or something. So imagine you cut it up, you're going to have like 9 pieces of turkey at home. So imagine eating out, or I'm not saying eating out is bad. There are times you are not just in the mood to cook. There are times you just want to step out. You just want to enjoy that. How did they talk? The commode thing. You also come for house chop, you know. So that could also be a reason to go out. But is cooking cheaper? Yes, cooking will always be cheaper. I know things are really expensive right now, but if you calculate the cost, yeah, I'm not going to add the stress that goes with cooking, just the cost. If you calculate the cost, it's still cheaper to cook. Now, for those that don't really like cooking, I understand, because I think of it like I spend close to like 2 hours in the kitchen making jollof rice and chicken. Do you understand? Just to eat for like 3 minutes. But the good part of it is that after making that jollof rice, you have excess. You have some leftover that you could eat that day or the next day. So you're not just cooking to eat just at once. Yeah, I know the time measurement and the stress, what compared to eating is not worth it. Most times it's easier to just go somewhere, buy food, and places like Chicken Republic and Kilima, what they call those other fast food, where you could just like walk in and get food. Yeah, comparably and all that. So for me, I would say it is compulsory to learn how to cook. Now, cooking is not just for a woman or just for a man. Here in Africa, we just have this mindset that, oh, a woman must learn how to cook. I'm not really in that school. I don't really believe in that anymore, because as a woman, if you're single and you can afford a chef, or you can afford to get food and stock up your fridge from a caterer, why not do it? If it's going to save you time, save you stress, do it. Now, because I'm a chef, I don't expect everybody to like cooking like me. I just like it. Do you understand? I like it. Now, if I was someone that doesn't like cooking, I won't even kill myself and do certain things. Do you get? So, learning how to cook doesn't take away the fact that you can make your life easier by employing someone to do things for you. Same thing with washing, laundry. Yeah, we can do all that. But what I'm trying to say is, the day you are stranded, or your caterer doesn't pick your call, or your food vendor is not cooking that day, or something, or rain fell, your car is bad, you can't leave the house, you should be able to do something. At least customize your noodles. Make your noodles. Have this. I know that they say noodles can be very personal. Like, everybody have different ways of making noodles. Like, if we bring out 20 people right now and give them noodles, they will make noodles in 20 different ways. So learn how to make your own noodles, so that days like that, where you don't feel like driving out, you don't feel like stepping out, you don't feel like walking out, you just like get something to eat. So for me, the answer is, everybody should learn how to cook. What's your thought about cooking? Do you like cooking? Tell me. If you don't like cooking, still let me know. Tell me how you handle it. If you're married and you don't like cooking, because I have friends that have come into my house to say, i2sabbi, this work where you did, I don't know if you do. Someone said, I cook just for my family to survive. Not because if I have my way, I won't even cook at all. So I'm asking you guys now, is it compulsory to cook? Do you like cooking? What do you think about men learning how to cook? Tell me what you think. Now, for guys, I forgot to ask this question. Can you marry a lady that doesn't know how to cook? That's the question I'm dropping for the guys. Can you marry a lady that doesn't know how to cook? Now, if you want me to answer that question, I would say, yes, you can marry a lady that doesn't know how to cook. If every other thing in the box checks out and she doesn't know how to cook, yes, you can marry her. I'm telling you, because if you love her, you would get someone to teach her how to cook. That's if she's willing to, though. And also, there are other ways to also handle the issue. Yeah, you could step in and cook, teach her, or get somebody to teach her, enroll her in a cooking school. There are many ways to do it. Gone are the days where they will say, oh, she doesn't know how to cook, so we're not going to know. That's like old school. So you guys, all right, I'm waiting for your answers. Make sure you subscribe, hit the subscribe button, drop your answers to my questions, and I can't wait to see you on my next episode. All right, see you guys. Mwah.